Okay, so I've already started this problem off, so we're trying to solve the cubic equation x cubed minus 19x minus 30 equal to 0. So the first thing I did was put the function or the equation into my calculator in table mode, and I went from minus 5 to 5 to see could I find a root. Okay, now remember the root has to be a factor of the 30 at the end of my equation here. So I tried 1, it didn't give me, 1 gave me minus 48, which is not equal to 0. Minus 1 gave me minus 12, again not equal to 0. 2 gave me minus 60, again not equal to 0. So they really made me work for my money here. So I got f of minus 2, I got equal to 0. So that means x minus 2 is a root and x plus 2 is a factor. So now what's left for me to do is to divide this factor in. So x plus 2 divided into x cubed. Now, you will notice in the equation that we're actually missing an x squared term. So I'm going to write in 0x squared into the equation here. Now, it's important that we do this because when we go to subtract in a second, it will mean that everything will line up where it should be. X cubes will be under x cubes, x squareds will be under x squares. So it's less likely that we will make an error. So then moving on with the 19x and the minus 30. Okay. Now we divide this in, then we multiply down, and then we subtract. So x into x cubed gives me x squared, and then x squared by x gives me x cubed. X squared by 2 gives me 2x squared. Then I need my sign change, and then using that sign change to do a subtraction, I will get these gone, and I have plus 0x squared minus 2x squared, which is going to leave me with a minus 2x squared. Bring down my minus 19x, and then start my algorithm again. So x into minus 2x squared gives me minus 2x. So multiply down. Minus 2x by x gives me the minus 2x squared. Minus 2x by 2 is minus 4x. And then I change my signs. So I need a plus and I need a plus. And I use that sign change then to subtract. So the first two will go. I have minus 19x plus 4x, which is going to give me minus 15x. Bring down my minus 30 and divide in again. So x into minus 15, x gives me minus 15. So multiply down, minus 15 by x gives me minus 15x, and minus 15 by 2 gives me minus 30. And then obviously I don't even need a sign change. It's obvious that they will give me 0 when I subtract them. So my last thing to do here then to solve this equation is I have my first root found by trial and error. So now my second two roots are hidden up here in my quadratic. So it's only a matter of solving this quadratic equation. So I put that equal to 0. So the factors of 15 that add to give 2 are obviously going to be 5 and 3. So I'll need a minus 5 and I'll need a plus 3. So this implies that x plus 3 is equal to 0 or x minus 5 is equal to 0. So I get x equals minus 3 or x equals 5. So my three roots then for this scenario are x equals minus 3, x equals minus 2, and x equals 5. Now the important thing in this example was that we put in this 0x squared because there was no x squared term in the cubic, and if we go to divide in without inserting a 0x squared, it can cause problems when we go to subtract because the lineup is not correct.